Hours before the Senate votes last night, I interviewed Vice President Joe Biden. Our conversation at the Executive Office building next to the White House was wide-ranging. We began with gun control. We have seen in Orlando another terrible terrorist attack. In fact, the largest mass killing in America's history. It brings to the fore, once again, gun control. Are you any more optimistic that at long last some changes may take place?
Slightly, Charlie, but I do think that at a minimum on matters relating to people on the terrorist watch list being able to purchase a weapon, as well as possibly tighter background checks, could pass this time.
And could it pass a House of Representatives?
I don't know, but all I know is that you've got to continue to try. It will eventually pass.
Some will argue that if someone is intent on doing great violence, they will find a gun.
Let's assume that's true, okay? Whether they find a gun or they find the equivalent of an AR-15 depends on how much damage they can do. It's like you hear, if they don't have a gun, they'll get a baseball bat or a knife or whatever. Well, they're not going to kill as many people. They're not going to get to as many people. And if you have multiple rounds and magazines that hold 19 shots, and you essentially go boom, 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 you know, as opposed to, you know, like everybody thinks of the Western, the old six-shooter. You know, you got to take it out and you got to work it again. It matters. It matters the amount of carnage that can occur as a consequence of what type of weapon.
This is a political year, and these are political issues. This is what you said in a speech you made several hours earlier. If we turn inward, undermine our most important relationships, or seek soundbite solutions in a world defined by complexity, if we forget who we are, betray our values, and embrace intolerance, we will squander all of our hard-earned progress. Most people who heard that thought you were talking about Donald Trump.
Well, Donald Trump falls into that category, but a lot of other people do as well. But it's a voice that is being heard around the world. If we squander the alliances, if we denigrate them, if we go out there, and there's 1.5 billion Muslims in the world, if we make the religion the enemy, where the hell do you think we're going to get the cooperation?
But is that what Donald Trump is doing in your judgment?
Yes.
We will have more of our conversation in our next hour. Biden reacts to the extraordinary letter signed by 51 American diplomats critical of the administration's Syria policy, and he opens up about his friendship with the president. That's ahead.